what the standings look like. They are out for blood in this one.
Yeah, you love it when you have these kind of games. Two teams evenly matched and going at it.
And Giannis gets it to go. And these two teams are both aggressive attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now here's Williams. Screen by Giannis. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
Wilson left side. First quarter, just over a minute played. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Giannis. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. Of course, it'll be an all-hands-on-deck tonight approach, trying to stop the Greek Freak. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
So it's the Clippers now. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Christie. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Giannis. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
So much strength and quickness coming from Giannis.
Here's Christie. And the Clippers miss again.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Williams for 3. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. To end the cold streak, the Clippers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First one falls for him.
At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
Lets it go with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Christie with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Thunder with the lead. Outside for Robinson. Outside, Dort. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I love it when Giannis is in attack mode like that and gets to the rim so quick.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort misses.
He's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Takes the 3. Thunder with the rebound. 1:16 left to play here in the first. The drive by Giannis. And good that time. Giannis has got 8. Clippers trail by 3. Antetokounmpo with the steal. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Here's Wilson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Dort. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Those kind of dunks get your team going, and Luguentz Dort applying the pressure.
With the drive, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Substitution on the court.
Leonard on the wing. Elbow shot. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Now, this is one of the reasons you can run the offense through Kawhi Leonard. He just makes good decisions.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. An easy 2 points on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
It's all tied here in Los Angeles. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Right side, George. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size. Name a type of shot. Deontay George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
First team.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Harden outside. puts up a deep three.
They are really struggling from the floor. And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
The three-pointer is right on target.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Harden looking it over. There's a screen. A three from Leonard. The Thunder pull it in. Brent, I've always thought the stoic demeanor of Kawhi Leonard was very imposing for an opponent.
Well, there's just no rattling, right, Kevin? How many times have you seen Kawhi Leonard get outside of himself, react to a call, become emotional? Now, as a teammate, you have to have an understanding that he might not motivate you in that way, but certainly as an opponent, it's intimidating. I remember playing against John Stockton and Karl Malone much in the same way. Emotionless, relentless. That's sometimes intimidating for an opponent. Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
The shot by Beal, no good. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Leonard, that's for two. Drops one in from the wing. Now just a 2-point Thunder lead.
And that's usually a solid strategy. Get the ball into Leonard's capable, large hands and let him go to work.
Short. The rebound by Harden. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Eason. Scoreless thus far. Clock at 6. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Inside. Boucher's shot is off. And here is Los Angeles now. Trailing by 2. Over in the corner, Reddish. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
And here's George for 3. The Thunder with another miss. Harden inside the three-point line. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Shot by Eason, no good. Now the Clippers with it. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Beal fires in. And the jam by Beal.
Great athleticism. Bradley Beal with his steps down and rams it.
To the wing on the left. Harden outside. Drills the three-pointer. Harden's got the lead up to 3 now for Los Angeles.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
George. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Harden with it. George picks him up. Harden's shot is off.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
And he makes good on the layup. George has got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Mann. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Here now, the Clippers. They trail by 1. He had dropped for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. 32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Lobs it up for Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Clippers on top, up by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Clippers in the lead. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Here's Christie. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Dort.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Free throw good, Christie. Thunder trailing by 4. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11.
How smooth was that as Gilgeous-Alexander just rising up that time. Great pace.
And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively. But how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo? Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
Here's Dort. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Christie. 8 points for him. They set the pick. Pass to Wilson. It's good from the top of the key. Wilson's got his second basket of the night.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes it off the glass.
Come on, SGA. Put some sauce on it.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Pass to Zubac. Uncovered. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. He has 7.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Eason. Into the lane. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Eason's got his first basket. Pass to Christie. Pulls it from the elbow. The shot, no good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Harden outside. Outside Leonard. The 3. Drains it. Kawhi. Kaboom.
And by the numbers, Kawhi is one of the most efficient three-point shooters ever.
Stolen by Dort. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
George looking around. And it's blocked. Bogdanovich left side. Nice defense from Dort. Thunder trailing by 4. To the inside. Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Just keep seeing more and more evidence about Jalen Williams being the total package, a swingman who scores it, rebounds, passes, and can defend. So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And the Clippers miss again. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And the defense, you thought they were helpless before. Now Giannis is hot.
Harden outside. Off target with his 3. And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. And the foul on Cam Reddish. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Traps in the train. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Williams gets the bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Thunder lead by...
The Thunder, 55.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He knows every possession is critical now. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He told his guys to max it out on the three. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Thanks, David. Back to Wilson. From 13, the Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Pass to Eason. Outside for George. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Off target, his 6th miss and 13 attempts from the floor. Wilson with it. There's a good screen. There's the triple. Good on the triple.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
The Thunder leading by 4. Outside, George. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the shot goes down.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Outside for George. In the corner, it's Eason. Wilson with the block. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. To tie it up. Right wing to take the lead. Robinson pulls it in.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
The Clippers trail. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And here are the Thunder now. Pass to Williams. Williams double team. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Screen by Giannis. Shot clock at 5. Using his size, Giannis.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Pass to Zubac. To the wing right side. Screen by Zubac. The shot by Wilson, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in just the second half. Takes a 3. Christie can't make it. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Pass to Robinson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now, into the lineup for you.
Los Angeles on D.
Number 1.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
A steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Christie. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Driving to the basket. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming at you, so a thorn in the defensive side.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Williams for 3. Wilson grabs the board.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, those are the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Williams with a clean look. Hands the 3.
I will tell you what, Jalen Williams is cold-blooded. Big points there.
To the middle. It's deflected. Back to Leonard. Stolen by Robinson. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc. And the Thunder another 3.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad. And now the go-to guy in these situations, Leonard can handle that kind of pressure in the big moment as well as anyone.
The kick out to Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Williams has got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder. Pass to Christie. Fires for 3. It's good from long range. Leonard with the steal. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Here's Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard. So it's Oklahoma City picking